So good afternoon everyone, good afternoon, hope you're all well. Welcome to the channel. My name's Emily, this is Autumn Budgets. Welcome back. Today we are going to be showing you what a little secret is. It's all come and done now, and also because of that we now have some money spare, and we are going to do our biggest stuffing for a very long time. So yeah, come with me while I get everything sorted and just keep watching. Okay, hello everybody, hello, hope you're all well. Welcome to the channel. Let me just pop my little thingy on just because it helps on the table there. So it is indeed, hello autumn, very nice. Very autumny day outside, really cold today. So yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some money out and I'll explain everything as we go. This little bit extra is going to be from my last video when I condensed all my binders. I also condensed all my savings challenges. I've just got my savings challenge binder now, which is this one. So yeah, everything else came out. Whoops. So we are going to reallocate this. Also, my goodness me, and my heart goes out to you if you were in that TSP debacle yesterday. All of a sudden, the TSP system went down. Well, it went down overnight, I think. Yeah, woke up in the morning and had no money, and I mean none. And I'm like, what? And then, you know, you get a casual message from them saying, oh yeah, well, we think that there's a few customers that haven't had this and don't have that and whatever. And I'm like, you what? Anyway, fortunately, you know when you have a shock and your blood runs cold for a minute? But it was fine because obviously I cashed stuff, and it was just, you know, my goodness me, a multi-billion-pound bank like that needs to get themselves sorted out. Anyway, peace was restored about 1:30, but it was a very panicky time, just for 2 minutes, until I realised that I do have a month ahead, and that not all my money is in there. I also have a MONZO with a pot and that sort of thing, so yeah, I thoroughly recommend having your eggs in more than one basket, because if anything like that ever happens, yeah, you couldn't be able to get up. But still, if that affected you yesterday as well, apparently, according to my brother who's still in the banking industry, all their systems completely went down. So there we go. Very scary times, may I add. So, which leads me nicely onto the thank goodness I do cash stuff, because after thoroughly looking into it and thinking about things and whatever, I actually did go and get me and Oscar a mobility car. So after emptying my binders, as you know, that was a video a couple of weeks ago, trying to find money for clutches and oh my goodness, all sorts of things. I decided that losing part of that was very doable compared to what we got. So basically I went and looked through all the cars, all the optional extras, and obviously it's because of Oscar that I would get one. So Oscar chose the car, he chose the colour, he chose which one we wanted. So it was a bit of, you know, he got to choose some things as well. We went to look at it. We had, I didn't actually drive one because they didn't have one. So it was just like a model that they had outside, you know, on show with all the engines showing and that sort of thing. But I can now say that I am, well, I should say, are proud owners of a Hyundai i20. It is brand new, 74 plate. It's done 13 miles on the clock. We went to get it yesterday, but because of cash stuffing, I'd already paid for the optional extras on it. We got the deluxe model, we got the turbo model, Oscar loves pressing the sport mode on it. It is brand spanking new. It is all paid for, all the insurance, everything comes under that umbrella that you pay for. So I just thought that it's so worth it, instead of worrying about car maintenance and worrying about saving hundreds of pounds to get my car through the insurance, through the MOT in the new year and that sort of thing. So not only do we have this from changing over our binders and all the savings challenges that we never completed, I also have, if you are an OG, you'll know what this is. This is my yearly insurance, and I saved all of this because I was gonna pay everything outright. Now I have paid a lot of things outright. I've paid the water out of it. I've also paid my health insurance, Teddy's health insurance. I'm gonna stuff this as cash into his binder, so we've got a nice emergency fund in there. I've also got my car insurance in here because I saved the £200 from Teddy's health insurance and £200 from my car insurance, so I've got 400 smackaroonies here. And I'm going to plow it back into our emergency binder. So what I thought I'd do was I'd just combine everything. So we should have the biggest lot of money I've had for such a long time, and I should have 600 quid here. So I hope all that made sense. Let me know if it didn't. What I will do is I'll put up a picture of what my our little sporty car looks like. She's a beauty. The Hyundai specialist that I went to, I can't praise him enough. I went in thinking that we'd get an i10, and now looking at it, it's a teeny tiny car, and even though, you know, there's not very many of us that travel around in it anymore, it was going to be far too small. So he said to me, you know, why don't you consider an i20, and that he had one in stock. I mean, this took less than 2 weeks to sort out. I mean, that's unheard of. So yeah, it's a 74 plate. It's absolutely brand spanking new. It came in the country a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, 13 miles on the clock. My ad, it's now got 29 miles on the clock. But yeah, it's all interactive. It's got touch screen. But more than that, I don't have to pay insurance, road tax, any sort of breakdown is covered. All of the upkeep is covered. You know, all of the, what do you call it, servicing and that sort of thing. I don't have to worry about any of that. That is... And to me, the peace of mind is worth the money that we will lose. Oscar is fully on board. He's absolutely happy with it. He's happy with his car. So yeah, we are happy bunnies. But I didn't want to say anything until I got it. Everything had been, we'd applied, we'd got it, everything had been signed and sealed, and it was sat outside, which it is, and I still look at it and I'm like, oh my goodness, who's parked in my place? And then I think, oh yeah, so I've got a disabled spot outside the house. I'm like, oh my goodness, who's parked in my place? And then I think, oh, that's mine, that's mine. So yeah, me and Oscar have been sitting in it today, and he's been fiddling. He's fully interactive in the screen. He can put his phone to it and put his music on. It's a dream, it really is. And something that I would never be able to do. So yes, I've never had a new car. I've never had anything like a new car. I am so like a dog with two deedly bits. So let's count this. I'm sorry I've waffled on, but I did want to tell you our lovely news. And Oscar's very excited, and obviously now there are no restrictions where we can go and do what we want, we can go where we want. So yeah, a lot of you, every time I've mentioned mobility or someone's mentioned mobility, you should get a mobility car, and I've always said, oh, it's too much, or you know, I want my own car, Well, technically it is your own car. So yeah, I am so very pleased. Oscar is so very pleased. So yeah, we are all happy bunnies. But there was an adventure to get to it yesterday because obviously there was no banking, had no money. Fortunately, the kid's dad came around and saved the day. He took us and everything and sorted some stuff out for me. And yeah, I'd already paid for it last week. So what it is you pay, they give you so many cars, you pay to upgrade. I didn't pay loads to upgrade, but I did upgrade to the next one. I also upgraded some optional extras, which will make Oscar's life easier. Yeah, and that is it. It was as simple as that. So, but I had the good sense to pay for that at the time when we were ordering the car. So yeah, there we go. So anyway, sorry, I've waffled on for 10 minutes. I hope that that explains. Thank you all for the lovely wishes. And you're like, oh, can't wait to hear the news. So yeah, we are so, so pleased. And I can't tell you the peace of mind that it gives me knowing that we can go anywhere and do anything. Do you know what I mean? I don't have to think, what is the car going to get there? Or, you know, does this need doing? Do I need to book this in to be done and whatever? Yeah, really, really pleased. So let's count this out without further ado. We can waffle after. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. There we go. I am just going to fan this out and get a nice picture, get a nice thumbnail. So yeah, my insurance money, I wouldn't say I saved up needlessly, but there we go. So yeah, there we go. Look at that. I am just going to leave that there. Perfect. Right, let's put this lot away and I will explain what I'm going to do with it. So there's the 20s and the 10s and the 5s. We are, I mean, I didn't have any change. That's just what I've got out of the hole in the wall. So let's see what we can do. After all, I didn't need my lovely calculator, so we'll put it over there. Excuse me, I've got the light on as well. It is raining cats and dogs. It is very cloudy outside, so I just put the light on. Excuse the shadows. So let's go to our emergency binder first of all, and I'll show you what I'm going to do in here, or what I have done, and I've made a couple of changes as well, because obviously we'll need car maintenance and stuff, but it won't be for the same reason. So what we are going to do first, though, is we are going to go into our emergency fund. Now, my emergency fund, the £100 from car maintenance that was in there, I put straight into emergency fund. And the £55 that was in there, this is just to get the binder empty. Teddy? So sorry, he snores so loudly. The £55 that was in there, I've put into our 52-week challenge. So all the money from car maintenance is gone, but what we are going to do is we've got 145. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 55 to this, and then that will make it another even 100. So we've got 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200. I'm going to put them back and get that. So we've got 200 in there now. So what I have done as well is I've got all my lovely placeholders. We are going to get another one from the lovely girl at Budget With Me 24/7. She made these for me years ago. So what I'm going to do is I put that one in there. We're going to put that into our MONZO pot. Links down below if you would like to use my MONZO link. Again, a genuine heartfelt thank you to everyone that uses my MONZO link. We get a free £5 when you sign up, and also their savings rate is absolutely fantastic. You can open a savings account or an ISA or whatever you want, and it's 4.2% to 4.6%. Some of them are like 5%. They are excellent. So yes, please feel free to do that, and thank you if you use my link. So now we've got £200 in emergency fund. Not shabby at all. So there's that one done. Right, with Teddy and Coco, because I've got no insurance for them now, which sounds bad, it's really not. What I'm going to do is I'm going to amalgamate these and we are going to start counting stuff. So first of all, what I've done is I've put the Teddy and Coco insert. That's from Thatbudgetlux, of course it is. I've put it in with my CornishMooreCrafts. That's the lovely lady over there that makes all these envelopes that I had a while ago. So I've just popped it in there. We're going to keep it all in one envelope now. And then I am going to keep track of it all on my savings challenge. This is called Labrador Love. I'm sure you've all seen it. I did just put that in there so you can see. This is Oscar and Teddy. When I designed this, I was going to put Oscar in his wheelchair in there, but he said he'd like to be standing up, so we put it into the AI generator, and that's the picture it came up with, and he absolutely loved it. So that's the picture that we kept. So this one is free in my description down below. It is a massive thank you. You also get this little dashboard to go with it. So yes, please go and use it. This I'm going to use. So instead of having, like, you know, we had an insurance fund and a vets fund, it's now all one thing. Now we are going to keep doing these because I really like them. They're motivating. So we're going to amalgamate the whole lot, and then we're going to start tracking on here. So let me put that one back in just for a start off, and then I can explain every time where that came from. Let's leave that one there for a minute. So we've got 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 230. Right, so what I am going to do is I'm going to put the £200 that I was going to put into to pay off a yearly pet insurance policy for them both. It's just tipping over the £200 mark, but I saved £200, and we are going to put that straight in here. So let's count out 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. Which is wonderful stuff. This is nice peace of mind. So we've got 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400. Look at that. So 10, 10, 20, 30. Sorry, 100, 200, 300. So we've got 300 quid there, which again I'm going to put at the back, and we are going to put some placeholders in there. Let's choose 3 of the same, shall we? I got these from Gail long time ago. Absolutely love them. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 430 in Teddy and Coco's fund, and I can't tell you how much that makes me sleep better at night. So I'm going to pop the rest of it in my MONZO pot again. So there's that in there. Right, and also what I am going to do is, because obviously we've put a large amount of money in, I am just going to start this again. So we're going to cross this off, and we'll say that we've more than done that this month. And then we're going to start next week again with October. So let's cross all of those off. Perfect. So we've done September. This is also by Thatbudgetlux. This is like one of her yearly scratch offs, and you get one a month. So there we go. September all done and completed. So for a long time, I always forget. There we go. September is done. So what we will do is we will draw for October. Oh my goodness me, let me get this over. Excuse me again, as usual. I know you all laughed when I said about my antique chair. It is real antique, and it is the only thing that holds my fairly voluptuous arse up. So yeah, I can't find any dice at the moment. I am gonna have to leave something somewhere, I'm telling you. Okay, let's just scratch a random one off then, and we'll do that another time. Sorry, tower, we'll leave you there. Right, my favourite number is 3 or 7, so let's do 7. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just do this one. And it is £6, so we know for next week's cash stuff in that we've got to put at least £6 in here, which is absolutely fine. Get our little pusho. Sorry, I put everything in my mouth. I am that person. Usually chewing a pencil or something. So there we go. There's £6 for next time. I will remember that. Look at that. That looks so satisfying. We beat that so much. Yeah, so we'll see about that. I can always get insurance and pay monthly if we need to. You know, if anything happens or whatever, of course I would do that. But at the moment, I'm happy just saving. So what did I say we had in there? The change was 30, wasn't it? So let's just make each one of these a 5, because that's usually what I put in, and we've got 30 in there. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and £30 worth of teddies crossed off. So there we go. Yeah, that's free in my Google Drive down below. Please go and take it. It's all for you, thank you. I'm working on another couple, and by the weekend I should have some new ones because I haven't updated my file for a long time. So yeah, there we go. That's what you get in the freebie. So we can track that now. That's all good. So that's emergency and Teddy and Coco sorted out. So that feels really good. Okay, car maintenance. I don't think I'm going to put anything in there. There is an excess to pay on the insurance. I will save for that. So yeah, don't worry about that. But we'll concentrate on that as things go along. I'll put the odd bit in car maintenance. What I do need to get is like some car seat covers and things. I've ordered Oscar a brand new orthopedic car seat. It is absolutely brilliant, so I can't wait for that to come. Yeah, it's going to be excellent. So car maintenance is empty, and I can't tell you how good that feels. Right, so let's get on to some cash stuff in then. So we've done emergency fund, we've done that. My car insurance I have spread far and wide, as you can imagine, I always do. So let's get on to month ahead is getting £15. So let's pop 15 in here. 5, 10, 15. So that just shows that we have a month ahead binder. Sorry, that shows that we have a month ahead in the bank. Month ahead binder. I do have a month ahead binder, but yeah. So there we go. So that's £30 in there effectively. That carries on to the next month. So we are working on month 2. Our buffer. What am I putting in buffer? £10. I can't see. This room has gone so dark all of a sudden. Let me pop that on the corner. Is that in the shot? No, that's fine. Okay. Right, so buffer is getting indeed 10. So let's sort that out. We'll make change and do things as we go. This is our little one by Planbudgetrepeat. So let's cross those two off. That leopard one there is obviously my favourite. So cute. So there's 10 in there. Okay, I hope that's not too dark and you can see that. I think it's just my screen. I'll definitely turn the exposure up when I edit it, so you shouldn't see it like that, but it is quite worrying. It looks very, very dark. Looks very dark outside as well. Right, let's have a quick count of this then. So we're 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2 and 15. Is that right? No, that's not right. Am I missing some? Am I being divvy? Let's count that again. Oh dear. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. There we go. 35, 10, 20, and 30 and 5. Yeah, cool. Those £20 notes are getting really sticky. And if I was a suspicious person, I'd say they do it on purpose. So to make them sticky so you lose some of your money. And after yesterday having no money, my goodness me, I can't explain how that is. Now I had to sit myself down for a minute and, you know, give it to God. But yeah, it was a frightening thought for just that 10 seconds, you know, when your stomach goes and you go cold and all the blood drains from you and you think, oh my goodness me, that I don't wish that on anybody, honestly. It was such a horrible feeling. But, you know, at the moment, the banking system, I knew I'd get it back, but I just feel so sorry for all those people who had bills to pay, who had kids to feed. Did you know what I mean? It's not, yeah, it makes one's mind boggle, shall we say. Right, 52-week challenge is getting £20. So 5, 10, 14, 18, 19, 20. Look at that. We've filled and there's only a little space left. So I hope, fingers crossed, I can finish this by the end of October and then we can get some things up together and save even more. Because, I mean, that is an absolute dream. But, you know, yeah, that's an absolute dream. But to actually save more than that, oh, that would be lovely. Right, so there we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 100. We've got some in a MONZO pot as well. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. Let me quickly change that 60 over for some £20 notes. 1, 2, 3. Right, and then I think we need some more of little CC Budgets, little vinyls. See what we've got in there. So we've got £200 in our MONZO pot, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 20, 40, 65. We are, if we've got 365, that means we are £50 away, give or take, maybe a bit less. Fantastic. So 20, 40, 60, 81. Let's take that out, put that at the back to go back to the bank. And then let's get our lovely CC Budgie things out. I just keep all my sort of, you know, placeholders in here so we know where they are. Let's see what other lovelies I got from her. I'd love to use that 1,000 one. That would be great. Right, so seeing as we're on the vellum theme, should we keep with it? We'll have that pumpkin, I think. I haven't got any more hundreds that are vellum anyway. We've got two bats. Let's have 2 pumpkins. And that makes up the £300 then. I love it when you get to use placeholders and money goes in the bank. Oh, not after yesterday I don't, but you know, in general. So let's count this all together because we're bougie like that. So we've got, here Oscar downstairs. His dad's around at the moment. So right, okay, we've got 100, 200, 50, 300, 20, 40, 65, so 365. Oh, that's so good as well. Perfect, right. Oh, 66. I always forget the £1 in there. I must change it into a 5. If I'd have remembered, I would have done it. Right, extra gas and extra electricity winter-wise. My electricity's on an ordinary ordinary meter. My gas is on a prepayment meter. So we are going to put £10 in here and knock it over that 80 mark. So let's do that. What have we got in here £5 wise? Oh, yeah, £10, and then let's change that for a 20. Okay, so we should have 85 in here, and indeed we do. 85, 95, 100, yeah. So 20, 40, 60, 85. There we go. So that's 85 in there now. So doing really well again. Fabulous stuff. And this I will just put onto wherever it is. Usually it's the gas meter that needs it because it is extortionate, and they've just written and said it's going up again, so God bless you is all I can say to them. Right, so that's our emergency binder done. I can't tell you how good that feels. That's good. Okay, let's get on to our priority bind. So we're going back into the purple one. What I did want to do is I wanted to put some in our magical forest because this is our week 5. So this is from Cat at the Queen Bee Makes. This is for, because now I get paid from a date to a date. There's not necessarily 28 days or 30 days. Sometimes it's 5 weeks, not 4. So this that Cat kindly sent me in my last order, bless her, is what I'm using now to pay for that 5 weeks. It's going to be perpetually going on, if you see what I mean, because this month I probably won't need it, but next month I might. So, you know, just to keep, say, if we miss a Monday, I can order shopping, that sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Just to keep the continuity going. So we are going to put 15 in here. Wow, nice. So we can cross off the biggies. And I put £15 in there. And then this is 150 all in all, I think. So yeah, we are going great guns. So we've got now 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. We've got £90 in there now, so that's excellent. Shall I change that over? Yeah, let's do that. And we'll nick another 20. There we go. So yeah, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. Okay, and also, I'm so sorry I didn't do Tinsel Tuesday yesterday, but as you can tell, we were a little busy, and I'm so pleased we were busy. So what I've done is, I'll come back to Teddy and Coco's food in a minute. What I did was, I still haven't stuffed Christmas. So what I am going to do is I'm going to put £50 into Christmas. So we've got £150 to go into Christmas when we need it. So how many £20 notes have I got left? 1, 2. Look at that. Right, so I'll put those 10s in there. And hopefully this should be 150. Haven't got anything for autumn this week. I've got to sort out what's going to be left over this week, and then we'll stuff our autumn binder with that. So Christmas, which will be the next video I make, is getting 50. So we'll have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50. There we go. 150 to play our games with. Fabulous, because that is creeping up. It's actually quite scary now. I think it was yesterday someone said that it was 100 days till the 1st of January. So yeah, that is scary. Oh, sorry, let me just go back to Teddy and Coco food. I'm just going to put a tenner in there for them. I've just got down to put a tenner in there, so we'll pop a tenner in there just to get them some extra food to go on the shelf. So that is that one. Right, exciting stuff. Where are we going next? We're going into our home binder, which is this black one. As you can see, I've got pom-poms on there again. I didn't have enough grey ones, but you know, orange is my thing, so I'm not disappointed that I had to put an orange one on here. Okay, so doggy stuff doesn't get anything. They've got food and stuff, and I can always use that for toys as well. So each one of these is going to get a £10 note. So bear with me, this is a lot of £10 notes. So butchers, I need to empty that this week as well. So let's put £10 in here. So 10, 20, 35 in butchers. That's a nice amount. I'll go and fill up the freezer again. Monthly stock up this time is going to be washing tablets. So we've got £35 to go on there. Washing tablets and decaf coffee is what I'm going to be concentrating on this month. And preps, we are going to be concentrated on tinned food this month. So 10, 20, 35, should be able to get quite a bit for 35. Keep meaning to do prep videos because September is preparedness month and it's nearly over. So yeah, my apologies for that. Nothing in bath and body. Right, all things home and decor is gonna also get 10. So we're building all these back up. That's that one. Tech and office supplies is gonna get 10. So 25 in there. I actually bought some cables and things, but I think I'll just swallow the bill myself because there's not enough in any of these envelopes to take them out. I'd like to build them up until the end of October. And 10 in white goods and electricals. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, and 20. We've got 120 in there now. That's nice. That's a third of the way to something big. Right, okay. Anything and anything else? I have nothing and anything else. Decorating also gets 10. Yeah, I need to read my own writing. I can't remember where this is from. I must find out. When I next go through my Etsy, I'll have a look. Because I can't for the life of me remember who it is. So there's 10 in there. So we've got £15 in our decorating fund. There we go. And I've got 10 to go into kindness. Nothing in garden. Garden's gone for this year, really. Yeah, it has. So, right, let's do kindness first because I've done this the wrong way around, but it doesn't matter. I've written it down the wrong way around. So we get 10 in here as well. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 75 in kindness, and I must find someone or some charity worthy to send that to. That needs emptying. And then I've got £10 to go in Black Friday, which we are saving for a decent quality Hoover, sort of dorm Hoover for my middle one who's at uni. She desperately, she is on the top floor and desperately doesn't want to go down and get Henry every day. I mean, Henry's heavy and at like 6 flights of stairs, that's ridiculous. So yeah, save up, and then in Black Friday sale, I will get her a tiny little Hoover to go in her room, and then she needn't bother with any of it. There we go. So that's that one done as well. Okay, nothing else in that one. That's a nice chunk gone in there. Next one we do is the kids. Are we doing mine? What have we got? Yeah, let's just do mine. I've got, as you know, I've got this little fund going in mine. And that's going to be for like the kids when we all get together and go out or do whatever. So I'm going to add to that. This is a new one by Kat at the Queen Bee Makes. This was in my latest video. So yeah, take me to the pumpkin patch, and we are going to put £10 in there. So let's find a 10 and cross it off. Oh, should we start going around the little scarecrow? He looks cute. Right, so this is just one of my old envelopes as well. So we've got 25 in there now. So that's fan-dabby-dozy. It says anything university. So there we go. That's that in there. So that's that one done, I think. Unless it's... Oh no, we've got one more in here, which is Time with Me. So this is for any one of the kids when they want to spend time together, or if I think someone's, you know, not drifting off, but if we need to spend some time together, because you know what life's like, it's very busy, everyone's here, there and everywhere. So I've got £10 to go in here. Yeah, look at that. I love working in if only I could work in £10 notes all the time, it would be fine, honestly. I wouldn't moan. Right, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Each one of these is £2.50, so that's lovely. That means that we've got £20 in it. It's usually like coffee and cake or something like that. You know, we've got so many cafes around here, it's ridiculous. So yeah, there we go. That's just a little time with me. Or if anyone needs it, do you know what I mean? They need to go and like spend some time with me or whatever. That's for that one. That always happens. I always put the money in the wrong place. Right, so that's my binder all done and dusted. Okay, right. That's that one. Okay, and we get onto the kids' binder finally. Let's shove the rest of it in here. Okay. This is my £3.50 Temu binder. I love it. Even though it's this girl gang on the front, Joel said he didn't mind, so. We've got nothing in home ed. Right, so for October half term, I know that they don't get October half term at university, but Paige is coming back because obviously my birthday is Halloween. She's coming back for it, so we are going to put £30 in here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. These lovely Dr. Martens are from Cat the Queen Bee Makes. Love those. Love it, love it, love it. So there's £30 in there. 10, 20, 30. So we've got £40 in there now. 10, 20, 30, 40. We do indeed. So yeah, we won't usually do half term, but I mean, we might do. She is very much a homebody and is adjusting well, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I have a feeling that we'll see her more often than not, which is fine by me. Absolutely miss her tons. This house is so quiet without because my oldest is gone. He's nearly 23. He's nearly he left. And do you know what? Next month he's been gone a year. It's like, oh. And now she's gone and we've delivered her safely, and yeah, missed them. So it's just me and Twinkle. It's just me and Half Pint. Nothing in Christmas holidays. Right, so we are just going to put a little £10 note in each of the kids. So Matma, he's the oldest. Ada, she's the one at university. Oh, and I loved that a couple of you said to me that that your youngest couldn't pronounce the oldest name, or, you know, so they called them by little names, and it's like, oh, it's so sweet, because it is sweet. They have no idea, so they just call them whatever they can pronounce. Oscar's actually got 15 in his, but that's fine. So yeah, very, very sweet. Right, nothing in Monstrous Money. This is going to have to get emptied as well because it is his birthday. Let's see what we've got left here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Look at that, we are correct. So we need 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we're going to put 25 in Oscar's birthday. That will be it now. I have ordered everything. This needs to be emptied. But yeah, his birthday is next week. So, and he will be a massive 9. And it's a big up you to everyone that said he wouldn't get here. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 2. There we go. So he's got exactly 200. Yeah, we were told he wouldn't grow. We probably wouldn't be here. Yeah, that's another whole Great Ormond Street Hospital thing, but not for now. It's for another time. I can't be bothered with all of that. After the debacle the other week and stuff, you know, it's enough. I don't want to be reminded of those really, really stressful, horrible times. So yeah, we're just gonna skate over it and put a big middle finger up to all of them. Oscar actually has grown over the last month, and actually his legs are really quite long. We don't know where his growth receptors are, so we don't know how much he will grow, but he seems to be growing a lot. You can thank me for that. I'm 5'10", I'm nearly 5'11". So is poor dad. Chris is so gorgeous, but he's a little bit shorter than me. He'll kill me because he watches these. So yeah, sorry about that. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Yeah, we got 200. So there we go. I'll leave that there as well. I'll do a little thumbnail. Thank you to Cat of the Queen Bee Mix for this challenge. I did this for him and Joel. Love them. We'll be carrying on with those next year. So I will give you a sneak peek next week as to what I got him as well, because I don't think he watches my videos. Oh, I'll have to check that. I'll make sure he doesn't, but yeah. And then the last 25 is going into his little birthday fund. So this is by Danielle at the Budgeting Bear. If you remember Danielle, you are a true OG. So let's put 25 on here. Probably have to put a bit more on here as well in next week's cash stuff in. But let's do another 10. And another 10, and then we'll start this 5. So that's 35, hopefully. 10, 20, 30. Am I silly? Am I silly? No, there's only 20 in there. Oh my goodness me. Let's magic erase that one away. Yeah, I was still thinking I was on the birthday with the whole 25 thing. Right, so we've got 30 in our little party time. Miss you, Danielle. Please come back. I missed your challenges and I miss all your stuff. She was another one that I used to buy everything from. Loved it. So, that's party, that's that. So, I'm sorry this is so long and I've explained so much in this. Yeah, it's been such a nice process to do this. Knowing that I can breathe a sigh of relief about everything, and knowing that I've got a car that I can rely on, I can't tell you how much peace of mind that gives me. Say we needed to rush to hospital or something, there is no problem with that now. Do you know what I mean? It's that sort of, yeah, it's just amazing. So, but I will, before I go, count this. So hopefully we've got, how much should we have? 500? 600? Oh, I'll go back and have a look at the footage, but still, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, and 20, 40, 60, 85. Yeah, 200 from pets, and 200 from... Also, we had 100 from emergency and 100 from month ahead. So anyway, that nice £500 is going quickly into the bank. And I will do that now. So yeah, by the time this uploads, it'll have been and gone. But it was nice to have it for like 2 seconds. Yeah, it was nice to have it for 2 seconds. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much, everybody, for being with me. It is... so nice to have you all. Thank you all for the lovely comments. I do eventually get around. They will all be caught up by the time this goes up. So yeah, let me know what you're doing this week. We now have nothing to do all week, and I'm so glad. It's been, well, it's not been stressful, but yesterday was stressful. And yeah, it's an experience, all of it, isn't it? So yeah, there we go. Everything, what do they say? That it's character building. That's what Chris says to the kids when anything really goes right. It's character building, all right? So there we go. It certainly is character building. Yesterday I went as white as a sheet. Must have looked like a ghost. So yeah. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. We are over the £1,900 mark. No, 1,900 people mark, subscriber mark. So hello, welcome everybody. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I have a lot of people who watch and don't subscribe. If you could please, that would be absolutely amazing. Get to 2,000 and then I can do this big giveaway, because I've got a big box of stuff that I want to get out and I can't. It's just stuck. So yeah, I want to give all the nice things away. So please, 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 if you're not already, please subscribe. That would be great. I will catch you definitely tomorrow for Tinsel Thursday. Let's just do Tinsel Thursday, shall we? I've got to cash stuff. That Christmas money, it's been in there for 2 or 3 weeks now. So yes, I'm very grateful for everything. I know God has looked after me through the whole of this process. It's been a bit of an ordeal for the last few weeks, and I shall look forward to the next few being a bit quieter, no car trouble and that sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So stop waffling. See you later. God bless you. God bless your families. Have I got my Serenity Prayer anywhere? Where did I put it? Right, let's put in Serenity Prayer. Okay, here we go. So, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardship as a pathway to peace, taking, as Jesus did, this sinful world as it is, not as I would have it, trusting that you will make all things right, and if I surrender to your will, so that I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with you forever in the next. Amen. So God bless you and your families, and I will see you tomorrow for Tinsel Tuesday. See you then. Bye-bye. Bye.